Welcome back, everybody, to the Bread Animation YouTube channel. Today is the first episode in a brand new series, one that I'm calling the First 6 Pokemon Challenge, where I have randomized all of the encounters and the starters for Pokemon Emerald, and we can only play the game with the first 6 Pokemon that we catch. Now, similar to some other games that I've done, I have increased the catch rate just to make it super easy to catch things. So regardless of what the first 6 are, that is going to be what we have to use in the game for the entire series, no matter what happens. So it's going to be definitely a little bit of a challenge. We are going to play it with the hardcore Nuzlocke rules, so no healing items except held in battle, just like normal. If they faint, we're totally done there. One specific thing I wanted to mention, though, is that the trainers in all of the gym battles are not randomized, so it's only the encounters and really only the first 6 Pokemon that we need to worry about, and our starters, obviously. Some other cheats that we're going to have is obviously the rare candy cheat that just saves me time, the impossible the impossible evolutions that are turned off. So like trade evolutions you can definitely get in this game. And I believe that is all of it, other than just kind of the standard things that we do, like unlimited money and stuff like that. So I think this will be a fun battle. Obviously, it's kind of a riff on what we just did with the single Pokemon challenge, but I think having it random and in Pokemon Emerald is going to make it a little harder, just because those games are a little more difficult than the Fire Red one that we just did. And we probably won't be spamming any sort of Razor Leaf or Strength or anything like that. And yeah, let's go ahead and continue on. So if you guys are excited for this episode and this series, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and pick our starter here. So let's see what these are. First up, Houndour, okay. Chinchou, okay. What the heck is this? Houndoom? And Chinchou? Okay, so Chinchou, I think I know which one that is. Let me just confirm I'm thinking about the right one here. Oh, yeah, that is what I was thinking. All right, well, I think the obvious answer here is Houndour. Oh, wait, no. Houndoom. For sure I want to choose Houndoom. That's crazy that it picked both of them. Oh, it already knows Embers? That's great. I feel like that's... Although... the Dart could be helpful. Special attack is really good. I forget how good its special attack is. Alright, so let's get through here. Yeah, that could be a good one here. Just an interesting, I don't know why, I guess I just was not expecting that to be the one. Ooh, okay, let's, I like these, I like the basic names, I think they're funny. And then I think I can get the running shoes, or maybe I gotta wait. Okay. Now, does she give you the map? I don't remember. Maybe not. I don't know. I can check again. All right. So something I did decide that I'm going to do this episode, this series actually, is I'm gonna speed through like most of the, just most of the thing. Okay, so this will actually be interesting because we can't catch this yet. Okay, decent appearance, I guess, or could be an okay thing to have. But, okay, not the end of the world. Alright, so let's, wait, they just do something. Let's just run straight up here. But I think once I am gonna go and do, yeah, I got a fighter. And now she should have her normal. Everything else is normal in this game. It's just the random encounters. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if it's going to be the Torchic. This is not going to be very effective. Yeah, shoot. This might take a long time. Guess I could have leveled up, but obviously this, you know, this is, I just need this thing to do like a leer or something just to get me off of the, oh, come on. Alright, so this should be it. Perfect. Although it didn't level me up. Okay. Alright, and then let's go heal up as well. And the other thing I guess we could do, or we can just wait until we come back, but I also need to turn on all of the cheats and stuff as well, then that's pretty easy, obviously. She do anything? Okay, yeah, she just tells you to go. That's right. Alright, so I think what we do, let's go ahead and turn on speed up here. And this will just let me go through these games a lot faster. I'm wondering if it's going to speed up the episodes too. The series might be a little different. I'll just see how... Okay, Pokedex. And there's the Pokeballs, perfect. Okay, now is that it? I think it is. Mom, yep, she should give me running shoes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get up here. Now, obviously the route, or this game has started though. Let's hope that we can, okay, so we did get through, perfect. So let's quickly go and I'll turn on these cheats really quick and then I'll cut back in when that's done. Welcome back everybody. So I did go ahead and get all that stuff figured out and then I got all my monies. So let's go ahead and buy some Pokeballs. I probably mentioned it in the open, but I did increase the catch rate as well, which I've done in the past for these, just because I want it to be about not catching Pokemon, but obviously just, you know, the challenge in and of itself. So it should be pretty easy to catch things, hopefully, but with the additional Pokeballs, it might be good. So let's go ahead and run into things. Now we did go ahead and see the Azul, so okay, so this is what it's going to be. Azurill, excuse me. So this should be a pretty simple catch here, and I want to, yeah, just let's get it. Now, obviously, when that thing evolves, it's going to be decent. The problem is I'm already catching a Water-type Pokemon, which... Water, there's all sorts of water type Pokemon. That's like the highest chance I have. So not super great, but what are you gonna do? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, obviously we're into that. Now for here, we can go ahead and catch something up here as well. Okay, Sand Slash, so we have a decent number of coverage here. The nice thing about this too is I'm not gonna have to worry about you know, which game or which routes I've caught things on, because once I have 6, I'm done. I'm done for the rest of the game. Okay, nice. Let's call him Mouse for sure. Alrighty, and I think one thing we should do just to be safe is let's go and level these up, just like the few levels that you need. Let's just get them to 5, I guess. Okay, I already learned Charm. When does this thing evolve? I already forgot. And actually, we can we'll get through the forest here. All right, so this is Route 102, so there'll obviously be an encounter here. We are going to have all of these guys, but as I mentioned, these do not have any differences in terms of the moves that they know, or the trainers. They're all exactly the same. All right, and then let's be sure to... we should move these down, shouldn't we? Maybe this time around, I will actually be organized in my in my bags. I don't know if anyone actually does that ever. Like, I know I never really did. It eventually just started driving me crazy enough where I'm like, okay, I need to actually, clean this up here. But for the most part, I feel like it always just. All right, so here's. Sweet berries. One thing I need to be sure to do, and I feel like I've mentioned this previously, but in fact, we actually ran into it in the last, wait a sec. This is my encounter, right? Because that I just got, that's Route 101, Route 103. This is my encounter. Shoot, so I already have 2 fire types? That's not great. That's really not great. Not great for the run. Okay, but what are you gonna do? There's really just not that many, like fire type, like good gyms that fire type is super great for. Yes, obviously Pony. I mean, that's easy. Alright, so that's our encounter. And you know what? I probably should have healed up here just to be safe, but I don't know. Dog is decent at this point in the game. But if I don't get some higher some base stat moves or base stat Pokemon, I might be in trouble. So let's get through here. And of course, let's heal up. Alright, now I don't think there's anything... Can you even go in here? Wally, easy, and then we'll obviously have... What is it, Steven, I think, who... Okay, yeah, that's right. We have to do this. Alright, that was obviously that. Just cut through that for you guys. Sweet. And then sunglasses guy, yep. Right, now is there anything else? I can't remember if there's anything down here. I don't think there is. Not until you have Surf. Another thing that I'll just mention is if we need to catch another Pokemon for like Surf or something, we'll definitely do that. Obviously that's a little bit of a constraint here, but we'll deal with that if we get there. Okay, this could be great. This gives us a lot of coverage. Let's hope we can catch it though. Like I said, it's all everything's turned up, so this should be a somewhat easy catch. I actually don't think I've ever used a Heracross, like ever. So that'd be super fun if I actually caught this thing. There it is. What do we call it? Horn. It's the single horn Pokemon. Perfect. Okay, that is awesome. I think I only have one more Pokemon. That's right. Like, we're almost... like, we're almost all the way there. Alright, so let's take her on. And the... Okay, it's already at level 7. Got it. Just make sure to heal up. And let's just rare candy these things. Again, I do not want to lose. The first gym battle, or the first gym is level... Can't be 15, is it? Is it already 15? Is that right? That might be. That seems like super high, but maybe it is. So anyway, let's just like get these things up. I think dog should be okay, given the fact that most of these Pokemon that we're about to run into are going to be, you know, like grass or bug type, so it should be all right. And then we should be good with just the rest of our team. I mean, that's it. That's gonna be the whole team. You know, once we get through here. I don't know why I thought I could avoid that guy, but guess I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Although 2 fire types is bad. Other than that, we have decent coverage, I feel like. We don't really have any great answer for this first gym, unless Azurill evolves, which I might need to see. You know what? I forget how that one evolves. Like, if that one's high friendship, I always forget. Okay, so this is the encounter. Okay, so alright, so that means we're gonna have 2 water types, 2 fighting types, 2 fire types. So we have like some decent... Oh, just some decent, like, overlaps here. Doesn't give us... I mean, it gives us a decent amount of coverage, especially with water. Yeah, let's call this guy Spiral. I hope I spelled that right. I don't actually know if I did. See, why couldn't have I got Shelgon? Now, of course, the problem with Shelgon would have been it wouldn't have evolved into Salamence, and to be honest, Salamence in this game isn't that great because it doesn't, like, the physical special split doesn't happen. Oh, shoot. I was not ready for this, but fine. Alright, easy enough. Okay, sweet. Great ball. Of course, I actually don't need a great ball anymore, do I? Because I've caught all my Pokemon. Alright, Nincada, excuse me. Ooh, I should check Poliwhirl, actually. Because Poliwhirl could be clutch on this first gym. It's already through there. Okay. Alright. Just running into these. Sweet, so that's that. Now we are gonna have... Let's get these, and then we can get the watering pail as well. And then the few things I think I need to make sure I get are, in terms of like held items, to the right. I always thought it was her. Is her? Sweet. Might have mentioned it, but I need to make sure I continue. Once these things start to get harder, I need to make sure I am actually like giving berries to things, because I've run into situations where this guy gives me a move, right? Yeah. All right. Easy enough. Okay, she doesn't fight. Now, who is my second Pokemon? Why don't we switch? What does this thing know? At least it knows Horn Attack. Let's switch this up. And let's be safe here. Let's Potion. So that will definitely go there, and then let's go Horn Attack here, I guess. I don't know if it really matters. One thing, I don't think I'm going to have any moves that can learn anything electric here, which is actually, you know, not great. Yeah, because that, that's going to be a major issue. But we can cross that bridge when we get there. I might have a few options in terms of like Ice Beam and stuff, which I can obviously get fairly early. But yeah, that we'll have to see. All right, so already in Robusto City, so that makes sense. So let's first make sure if we can get any Repel. There it is. All right, let's get a lot of these. And then let's get a few of these too. I don't think there's anything else there. All right, now Robusto City. Let's go ahead and heal up quickly. All right, so one thing we're definitely going to need to get is the from the cutter home west to the Pokemon Center. Okay, we got to get the cut. Easy enough. All right. And then I think that's actually all. Well, okay, from the trainer school, I can get the Quick Claw. The Quick Claw might be good. That's this one, right? Nope, definitely not. Some of these buildings are so funny. Like, I can't remember the last time I like went into any of these. Like, I don't feel like they do really anything. What is this? Don't need that. Oh well. See, that's the problem with some of these, like, like I was just stuck in there. Okay, this is the school. He gives me Quick Claw. Once he does his little thing here. Perfect. All right, now that can be helpful. And let's go. And do we want to take on the first gym today? I think we might. I mean, I know I'm trying to not speed through, but like get these, you know, just get through here a little faster than normal. So why don't we actually go ahead and we can face Roxanne without running into, wait, no. We have to fight one person, no matter what. So Roxanne's gym is a level cap of 15. Let me quickly look up Azrael. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Azrael. Okay, so high friendship it evolves at. All right. What does Spiral know? Bubble and Water Gun. Okay, Water Gun's gonna be awesome. I think we just go ahead and level. This thing doesn't even have a friendship mark on it yet, does it? I guess neither does this. I guess I forget how you can check how the friendships are. But I think what we can do, let's go ahead and switch Spiral in here. Let's level everybody up to 1 shy for now. And then we can go ahead and then take on the gym quickly. And then I think that'll be a good just first episode. Do not need a potion. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I will come back in once everyone is leveled up here. And welcome back, everybody. So I did go ahead and move some things around and leveled everyone up. I accidentally got Horn to 15. He's still under the level cap, though, so I should be okay. And I also looked up... Okay, let's read. So if I go this way... Okay, so I can do it without fighting anyone. All right, so let's get everyone back up to level 15, because that is her level cap. And I did also look up Azurill. He evolves, or she, whatever. Yeah, she, okay, Slam. Yes, I want to learn Slam because that's going to be really good when it actually evolves. You know what? I should make sure it evolves at level 18. Maybe I don't evolve that thing anymore until I have to, because it does have a high friendship evolve rate, which I forget how you can check if it has a high friendship to start. But anyway, I'm going with Spiral here, Inno's Water Gun to start, and if we don't get through this gym, then I guess it's just a one and done. But I feel pretty confident here, so let's go ahead and take on Roxanne. I could switch into the Azurill if I need to, but like, Azurill is so bad, it's not gonna... I should have Water Gun. What was I doing? Okay, we knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Now I'm actually really worried about... Okay, good. So the question would be, do I try to Hypnosis? I think I might. Perfect. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn off the speed up in here. Usually I like to do that, but my mistake. Okay, bad news for me. Brings me out of kind of the sync. That was going to happen. I should have been a little smarter there. Okay, good. Got the crit. Alright, so we got it anyway. A little scary, though. My gosh. We'll turn off the speed up for now. Perfect, and that's obviously Rock Tomb. Of course, I don't know. Actually, my Sand Slash could probably learn it, but that's we'll cross that bridge later. But we're gonna go ahead and call it quits here for episode 1 of this. Oh yeah, that's right. Of this 6 Pokemon challenge. Next time we will obviously go rescue the guy and then continue on. We might have the second gym as well. I think so. I think we can usually take on Brawly after the fact here, but. Just going to try to keep these episodes a little shorter than what I've normally done and just try something a little new with more of the speed up mode and the music in the background. But if you guys are excited for this series and have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will go ahead and see everybody in episode 2.